What's up, YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about whether or not the iPhone 6s is a good option in 2024. So the short answer is no, it's not. The reason why is because the iPhone 6s does not support the latest software, and this phone is stuck on iOS 15.8, and the battery life, for a 9-year-old phone isn't going to be that good unless you get it, replaced or you find a brand new iPhone 6s. So, this phone is great for someone who's on a budget, for someone who has children and they don't want to give them, the latest iPhone, or maybe an elderly parent who doesn't need, the latest iPhone. And, the reason why I'm saying this phone is good in 2024 is, first of all, the price. If you can find this phone for maybe like $30 to $40, it's very much worth it, because this phone has a lot of features that are still good in 2024. Despite it being 9 years old, this phone can handle a lot of stuff, from emails, texting, calling, YouTube. It has a pretty decent camera. We have a 12 megapixel rear facing camera, and it's capable of catching 4K at 30 FPS. With our front megapixel camera, it's 5 megapixels, and it can capture 720p. This phone comes in 32 gigabytes. I think they have 64 gigabytes as well, but I'm just saying that this phone is really good in terms of, being very affordable, and this is a very good phone for a backup in case you break your phone and you need a spare one real quick. On this specific phone, the battery capacity is at 73%, which it's still providing peak performance. But, I do have to charge this phone very frequently, as the battery life can last me about an hour and a half if I'm doing you know, making videos or watching videos, but I'm not really doing that on an iPhone 6s. But yeah, basically I wanted to make this video just to show you guys how snappy this phone still is. You know, sorry if my camera's not focusing. It's still a very fast phone, despite it being on, iOS 15.8. So if you're looking to get a very cheap phone and you don't want to worry about it or anything like that, I highly recommend getting you an iPhone 6s. But you have to find it for very cheap, like $50 or less, because it's really not worth it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this phone. It has a nice feel in the hand. Super thin. You could probably break this with one hand. Yeah, that's all I have to say. And if you're looking to get you a cheap phone, try to find this phone on maybe OfferUp, Amazon, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace. You could find one for like $40 or less. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and peace.